Good morning, everyone. Well, today is the feast of St. Francis of Assisi, and so it'd be quite nice to get outside and do the nature things as St. Francis enjoyed doing himself. Some of you might recall in the early 1970s, I think it was, a movie came out called Brother Sun, Sister Moon. It was Franco Zeffirelli's version of the life of St. Francis, and as a teenager in those days, I was quite impressed by the beauty of the actress who played the part of Saint Clair. Obviously, Zeffirelli being Zeffirelli, what he was, everything was wonderful and beautiful and romantic. But it like romanticized the situation that St. Francis lived in. But what an example! I mean, he was a man who grew up in relative wealth. His father was a cloth merchant, and he had no shortage of money. And yet he was very aware of the needs of the poor people. And what caused the displeasure of his father is he started giving away the cloth rather than selling it. And his father, in desperation, took him to the local authority and said, "Look, my son is giving all this stuff. Make him give me the money back." And he was ordered to do so. And Francis said, "All right, I will not only give you your money back and pay for that, but take everything that I've got." Even took his own clothes off and walked out of the town completely naked, sort of saying, "I'm not going to take anything with you." And we might say, well, that's a bit of an extreme reaction in terms of anti-materialism, but that's what Francis gave us as an example. And you might well think, well, that's a nutter, nobody's ever going to follow his example, and yet they did. People gradually began coming to him and joining his community and becoming part of the little church that he found as a ruin and built it up again into a thriving community. Not that that was his intention, but he was always in a good relationship with nature. And perhaps, that is something that we can look to in a special way in regard to St. Francis today. His example continues to live today, even to the extent of Pope Francis, who wasn't a Franciscan, taking the name of Francis and sort of saying, that's an example I think that we need to follow. Let's look at the concerns of those who are less than us and see if we can make a difference in their lives. So have a wonderful day and keep yourself safe. And we'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.